Hey everyone, this is Jim Ramos from Men in the Arena, and I've been reflecting on the things that I want for my children. In fact, I believe I've been a good father. And I've been reflecting on what are the things a good father wants for his children, whether those children are adults or whether they're young kids in the home. I think every good father wants at least 5 things for their kids. And the first thing I want, the most important thing, the overarching thing I want for my kids is I want them to love Jesus more than I did at their age. You know, I tell my sons all the time, I don't care what you do in life. I don't care what your career is. If you don't love Jesus, you've dishonored everything we stand for. I mean, it's all about Jesus. I believe Jesus fixes everything if we put our heart into it and we're committed to him. The second thing I really believe that good fathers wish for their kids is they wish that their kids were more courageous, were braver than they ever were. We're willing to take, the key word is risks. You know, to see my kids take risks is so pleasing to me. My oldest son started a fraternity in college. My middle son just bought a house at 24 years old. My youngest son, I was driving by Les Schwab, and he's out there working at Les Schwab today, putting himself through school, and I think it's really cool. You know, he replaced the transmission on his Toyota 4Runner 4 times before he got it right. I mean, that's a risky kid. I'm just so blessed that I have kids that took more risks than I did. The third thing I wish for my kids, and I think every good father wishes for their kids, is I want them to be freer than I was at that age. In other words, I'm speaking to a holy or a sanctified life, a life that is sold out for Jesus, because I believe that life is way more serious than we thought it was when we were back there and young. A lot of the mistakes we battle as older guys are the mistakes we made and celebrated. The sins we celebrated when we were younger are the sins that we now struggle against. And man, I want my kids to be free. I want them to live a holy life. I want them to live a pure life. Jesus said, blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. And so that's something I deeply, deeply desire for my kids. And I think every parent every good parent wants their children to grow up to be free men and free women, without bondage, without unforgiveness, without bitterness, without sin hanging on. The fourth thing I believe every good father wants for their children is that they are closer to their family than I was. I want my boys to be closer to each other than I was to my brother and sister. And I'm pretty close to my brother and sister. But I want my sons to be best friends. I want more for my kids. I want my kids to be very, very tight-knit. You know, my family was divorced when I was 13 years old, and so we had multiple families kind of floating around there. I want our family whole and close and tight. That's what I long for my family. I believe every good father wants that for their family. They want their kids to be closer than they were to their own siblings. And the fifth thing that every good father wants for his children is that they are, bottom line, that they're just better. I want my kids to be better versions of themselves than I am of myself. I want to put my kids on my shoulders. I want to brag about my kids. I want them to be better versions of themselves than I am of myself. I mean, every parent should. I'm not competing with my kids. I'm not putting my kids down. I'm not to stay one step ahead of my kids. I want my boys to be better than I was. Man, that's the mark of a great parent, when your kids are better than you in every area. And so that is the heart of a great parent. So I hope that helps you. We're going to write an article about these topics real soon. We'll put them on our website. We got a lot of great stuff out there. You can check us out at www.menarena.org. We got a brand new shipment of hats in there. They're awesome. Check them out, guys. God bless you. Happy Father's Day.